Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. And thank you for joining our Salesforce webinar today. My name is Pratik, and I'm your host for this session. We're delighted to have Divya with us as we explore end-to-end customer journey using Salesforce Automotive Cloud. But before we dive in, let me quickly give you a quick overview of who we are and what we do at Realtus. So we are an IT consulting organization headquartered in Austin, Texas. We have a global presence and we are a global consulting organization with operations in US, Canada, India, UAE, and Singapore. What we do is we basically help Fortune 500 companies solve complex challenges through technology. We specialize in Salesforce and SAP implementations across various verticals, various industries. And there are a few reasons why organizations choose us as a consulting partner. Number one, the experience that we have, the expertise that we have in Salesforce. So we have extensive amount of experience in managing large-scale enterprise level and complex Salesforce implementations. Number two, the industry trust that we have gained over the years. We've built a very strong reputation for trustworthiness within the Salesforce ecosystem. And last but not the least, the integrity and the commitment with which we work with our partners has made us a preferred partner for many of our clients. With this short introduction, I am excited to hand things over to Divya. Divya, all yours. Let us see how we can automate an end-to-end customer journey using Salesforce Automotive Cloud. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Pratik. So with this, let's fasten our seatbelts and deep dive into and hit the road to Automotive Cloud. So Automotive Cloud helps the companies, manufacturers, and dealers to maximize their lifetime value of vehicles and transform their customer experience. It is built on top of Sales and Service Cloud. So today we will be exploring the amazing Automotive Cloud, which is a game changer in automotive industry, like a super tool that brings together the information about cars, dealers, and customers all in one place. So basically, it is all about bringing cars 360, dealer 360, and customer 360 into a unified experience. So these are the topics that will be included in the presentation, which includes automotive industry supply chain, challenges with OEMs and dealers and customers, introduction to automotive cloud, and key features of automotive cloud, some basic licenses that we have to use in automotive cloud. Then we will be looking at automotive cloud personas, and we will explore the automotive cloud features. So, first things first, let us understand what is automotive cloud industry supply chain. So, it all starts with the OEMs, or the original equipment manufacturers, demanding small parts or the raw materials from suppliers such as Visteon, Herman, and Bosch companies. So, these basically provide the raw parts of vehicles, and these OEM manufacturers like Audi, Volkswagen, and BMW, they assemble these parts and they make what we purchase, that is a vehicle. Now, once the vehicle is ready, these vehicles are imported. They are given to the importers, which basically send these vehicles across the globe to the dealers, either by road or by ship. And then when the dealers receive these vehicles, they sell it either through an online store or to the offline store, and then it finally reaches the customer. So this is the complete automotive industry supply chain, but this supply chain contains a lot of challenges. In the next slide, we'll be looking at these challenges. So the first challenges are like the OEMs and dealers they face together. OEMs, so we'll be looking the first at the challenges which OEMs have with dealers. It's like sometimes dealers they don't keep up the customer's best interest in mind, and also they face difficulty in managing the inventory, which leads to overall bad experience of the customer. Then it also been seen that there are conflicts over pricing, profit margins, and sometimes a car is launched by an OEM and dealers don't find their cuts in it. So these are the challenges that OEMs have with dealers. Now on the other side, we have challenges that dealers have with OEMs. It's like the companies give them stringent sales and targets quotas, which are difficult to fulfill. Also, they see dealers find out that there is very limited input in feature development by the company. Then also we see that they don't get their profit margins correctly. There's always a lack of communication from the OEM sides, and there's a lack of responsiveness from their side. And of course there's always a pressure to adopt new technologies and the training requirements. Along with this, we see that dealers face challenges with other dealers as well. So it's like there are always price wars, there are margin erosion, cutting each other's promotion, and dispute over the customer territory, and struggle to maintain the brand identity. Overall negative impact create gets created on the brand perception. So these are some of the challenges that the dealers and OEMs face together. Also, these all challenges, they build up the negative customer experience, which leads the customers into confusion whether they should buy the product online or offline. They don't get the correct product information or detailed product information. Also, they cannot rely on the product reviews. They see that there is a hidden fee structure. They do not understand the correct pricing model is not being told to them. Suddenly a hidden fee comes to them, and that is how they face issue in understanding the pricing model. They're not able to schedule the appointments, get the appointment scheduled with the OEMs or the dealers correctly to for their vehicles. Also, there is very slow communication channels to answer their cases. So this all leads to negative customer experience. Then we have a very simple example where a customer A purchases the same Honda model for these many dollars, 23,465, and customer B purchases the same model with the same feature, same color, everything is same for $22,200. So basically there's a difference of $1,000 which for the same model. So which shows that the dealers are selling it according to their basically according to their convenience, and this is leading to poor brand identity. So OEMs face a challenge here a lot, and also it is bad for the customer because customer will feel that they had purchased the vehicle for the wrong price. So that's a journey report by Cox Automotive, which shows that overall time spent on by the customer on purchasing the vehicle is 14 hours, which is way too much. And also, if we see 63% of the customers, they believe that they had paid more than what they should pay to buy a vehicle. So this shows that in the automotive industry, how the customer experience is declining. Now our what should be our aim is, or what should be the aim of the automotive industry should be to bring this average customer experience to excellent customer experience. But how to bring this average customer experience into excellent? That's how we come with like Salesforce came up with a solution of Salesforce Automotive Cloud. Of course, a solution, it requires like a digital inventory management system, digital engagement with the customer, and all of this is not possible without a solution which is a CRM. Plus it can provide seamless connections with the customer at one place, along with the dealers and the OEMs. So here what Salesforce Automotive Cloud is all about. Now let us understand some key information on Salesforce Automotive Cloud. So the launch date of it was October 17, 2022, and it is the 12th vertical SFDC industry cloud, and it is inspired by sales, service, consumer goods, and manufacturing cloud. It includes sales and service cloud as like in itself, it because it is built on top of it, so it includes these packages. However, CPQ is not involved in this. Now global brands like Bentley, Ford, Mercedes, Mahindra, Formula One, they have already adopted this auto cloud, and this data model brings together customer 360, dealer 360, and vehicle 360. So here customer 360 focuses on making the customers happier than ever before, and dealer 360 helps us to understand and support the dealership better. And Cars 360 basically get help us to get a complete view of everything which is related to vehicles. Then we can see it also addresses the challenges that we have seen in the previous slides, that most of the industry supply chain actors are facing. Then we see that the given dealers and OEMs, they basically get tools so that they can shift to the EVs. As we all know that in the coming years there will be a vast shift from the normal diesel vehicle petrol vehicles to the EVs. So this cloud is perfect for managing the EVs and ordering online. And also it helps in sustainability laws because it provides data, and data helps in the sustainability law. So to collect customer data becomes the goal is to increase the customer experience quality. So with this, let us understand automotive cloud more deeply. Then we have the key features of automotive cloud. So these are the key features of automotive cloud: the vehicle console, the driver console, partner performance management, household management, automotive data foundation, automotive lead foundation. Let us understand one by one in detail. So vehicle console is basically gives quick access to critical information like vehicle details and warranties all at one place. Then we have the driver console, which actually gets helps us to get a complete view of the customer interactions, and helps us to set up alerts. Alerts in the sense is, if we are connecting our system to external system, the alerts will tell us if there is a change in the external system. There is a partner performance management, which helps us to easily track the retail partners and how they are performing and collaborating. We have household management, which actually helps us to see the household's complete driver and vehicle history to personalize. Then we have the automotive data foundation, which actually ensures intelligence data protection and global regulatory. Then we have automotive lead foundation, which actually helps us to route high value leads. So this is how the key features of automotive clouds help us to build a great software. So this is the automotive cloud data model, and we can see at the center we have the vehicle object. Then we have the big objects like product and account, and the other objects and asset. Yeah, the asset. So we can see the big objects like account, asset, vehicle, and product, which are connected to these small objects. So now what happens is that one second, just give me a second. So what happens is that these pink colored objects in the data model, they're coming from the automotive cloud specifically. And these gray colored objects, they come from the Salesforce standard objects. And the green colored objects, they're coming from the Sales Cloud. So this is how the automotive cloud data model is set up. Now we have some basic licenses that has to be used in automobile cloud to configure it. So these are some 6 licenses that I have mentioned, but there are around 39 to 40 licenses, and according to our requirement we can use those licenses. Now we see that automotive foundation for experience cloud permission set, or automotive foundation user, is the automobile license which is required to configure and see the automobile app on Salesforce. Then we have the automotive cloud profiles and users. So there can be a sales rep in automotive cloud, a service person in automotive cloud, and a partner. Here partner means a dealer, just like we have an OEM, OEM like Maruti Suzuki, and we can have a dealer for that Maruti Suzuki. So dealer will be a partner. Then we have administrator. And who basically manages all the system operations, and yeah, so all the system operations and manages the sales and service. So next, going to the next slide, we have vehicle inventory search. So with this, let us explore some of the key features of automobile cloud in detail. So there is a feature called vehicle inventory search. So we can use criteria-based search filters and searchable fields configuration to create this inventory search. So for example, I have took some of the fields from different objects, and I have put it in this inventory search, and it will give me the vehicle if it is available in the inventory. Now in automotive cloud, inventory means that even if it is on the OEM's location, it is in the inventory. If it is in the dealer's location, it is in the inventory. But as soon as it gets to the customer location, it is no more in inventory. So the vehicles that are present in inventory, they can be tracked here, they can be searched here. So there is an example where I have put attribute for exterior color as white, and we can see the white color inventory details vehicles into our system. Also, we have grouped them using the engine name, so these vehicles can be seen according to the groups. So this is one of the feature. Let us see the other feature, which is the driver console. So basically, it is a tool which is designed to strengthen your connections and to streamline your interactions with the driver. So as we can see that here we have the complete information about the driver. We have the life events of the driver, when he was born, graduation, first job, marriage. We have the household management for the driver, that this particular contact is related to Amit Verma as a brother in the same family. This particular contact works in this organization. And we can see the contact timeline also, where how we are interacting with this customer, we can all track it here. We have the vehicle owns related list, which shows that how many vehicles is owned by this customer. And we have some quick tools like action launcher to log a call, to create a task, to create a case at ease. And also the servicemen can access the cases easily. So this is the activity section. So this is the complete driver console, which gives us the holistic view of the customer. Let us understand or see it in more detail. So as I've told you, this is the driver's card. Alerts is basically connecting it with the external system if there are any changes. Then we have the interaction log, action launcher for quick actions like create, visit, update address, create a case. And then we have the action and recommendations, and we have the knowledge articles. So this is how we will see the driver console. Then of course, this is very important, the life events of driver, because it helps us to nurture the contract, or make it nurture the contact and make it as or sell it more vehicles to him. Because if we will be able to connect with the customer, it will give us it will give the customer a personalized experience. Okay, so this is how. Now I will tell you what are events and milestones in automotive cloud. So events and milestones, which I have shown you in the previous slide, they can be configured for three objects in automotive cloud, which is a person life event, an asset milestone, or a business milestone. So person life event is like birth, promotion, retirement, relocation. All can be tracked for that contact or person account. If we want to track events on the asset milestone, then we can track events such as when it was manufactured, when it was delivered, when the ownership changed, when it was sold to the customer, etc. And if we want to track it on the business milestone, then we can track the things such as merger and acquisition, or bankruptcy, or new product launch, etc. for the business case. With this, let us move on to the next slide. So we have the concept of vehicles and assets. So now this topic is important because it helps us to understand how the inventory is managed in automotive cloud. So we have vehicle, we have asset, and we have product. So product are the items which are sold to the customer. Once the products are sold, we create an asset for it, because it keeps the record of the sold product with that account and contact. And then for that asset, once the product is sold, product if the product has a related list for serialized products, serialized product has a serial number for that product. Once the product is sold, the same serial number gets to the vehicle, and from then we track that vehicle, like what is the odometer reading, first service, second service, 6 month service, 12-month service. That all things can be tracked on the vehicle record. So this is how the vehicle console look, where we can manage the asset hierarchy, how many assets are used in this vehicle, the interest tags, and it is an electric vehicle, or whatever interest type we want to give, we can give it. The alerts, again connecting with the external system, if there are any changes in the external system, will be reflected here. The milestone is again tracking the vehicle's life cycle, when it was sold, delivered, and etc. And then we have the vehicle timeline. If there is any service appointment on the vehicle, we can track here. If there is any case pending on the vehicle, we can track it here. So basically all of these things we can manage from one console, which is the vehicle console. So again we have the asset console, where the warranties specifically and the claims can be tracked. So here, if there are any claims and warranties, the service person can easily track it here. Similarly, we have the similar kind of structure with the milestones, like the events and milestones, and the timelines, knowledge articles, etc. Knowledge articles are basically here that if the customer or the service, basically the service person, if they want to use it, if in case a case occurs on the asset, the cases can be seen, and if you want to research on that existing case, that if there's a knowledge article on that case, so they can access it from this at ease, they can access it from here. Then we have the dealer console. So this is actually a console where the dealers will log into their portal and will manage the leads, convert them into opportunity accounts and contacts. And then they will allot them the vehicle, and they will track their customer journey. So basically, this is the portal for external users. When the external users will log in, create leads, and all the data ultimately will be saved into the system. Then moving on to the household management. The household management is what I have told you earlier. Like if there is a contact Ravi Krishnan, then we can manage the related contacts, like who is the, like Ravi Krishnan is a brother to Davis. Then we have Ravi Krishnan is related to Newgen dealers, because Newgen dealers has sold this vehicle to Ravi Krishnan. Ravi Krishnan is also related to Krishnan household, because he is a family member of Krishnan household. So this is how we can track Ravi Krishnan relationships with other contacts and accounts. So then we have the scheduling appointments made easy. This is actually the best feature that I like about the vehicle. Basically about like the automotive cloud, because scheduling appointments has become so much difficult in other softwares. It becomes so much easy in this particular software. So what we need to do is the service person will simply select the account on which the appointment is to be scheduled. They will select the service resource, the work type. For example, they are selecting the service resource as Ayushman is service resource, they're selecting it, and then they are choosing it for test drive. So Ayushman will help the customer in test drive in a center, and after that they choose the territory in Dehradun, and then they will choose the timings. Okay, at this particular time Ayushman will help in test drive for the customer in Dehradun center, and yes, the service appointment is all set. So this is how scheduling appointments is becoming so easy in Salesforce Automotive Cloud. So with this, we also, yeah, we have connected vehicles concept in Salesforce Automotive Cloud, which actually helps us to connect our vehicles to the telematics. Telematics is if we have a vehicle, and like basically this concept is for EVs. Like if there is the battery is low in the car, okay, so the system will be notified the battery is low, and they will tell us, they will give you a pop-up, your battery is low, get it charged. If or your service is pending, get your service intact. So this is how you can connect it with the external system. Though connected vehicle is an app in Salesforce which needs to be purchased, and it comes with some license, right? So you need to purchase that license. After that, there is some user entitlements, that is on the basis of usage you can purchase those licenses. So this is a very cool feature in automotive cloud, because your vehicle is connected with the system, and it will notify you if something is happening in your vehicle, you will be notified. Sometimes we don't we don't see the battery. If I am in a EV and maybe I don't get that my attention to the battery, but that pop-up will tell me, then I will be okay, first I have to get it charged. So this is very cool feature which comes as a part of Salesforce Automotive Cloud. So these are some of the features that we have discussed. There are some more features also which gets included with the other clouds, like the finance cloud, which includes like the finance console, managing warranties and claims, and dealer performance management, and vehicle loan and leasing, asset lending part, which comes with the finance cloud. So in all, I will say that the automotive cloud brings up very cool functionalities to manage our vehicles for the customer, for the OEM, and for the dealers. So this was it.
Thank you so much once again, Divya, for this insightful session. At any point of time, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at any of our offices. You can also send us an email at sales@realtus.com. We will pick it up and have a conversation from there. Thank you so much for joining in, and stay tuned on LinkedIn. We keep hosting these webinars every Tuesday and Thursday for some amazing content. Keep joining our webinars. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much once again. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and a wonderful night. See you soon.